It is live.
Hey, I thought I heard news clicking. I guess not. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Cryptic Paranormal Show. Heisenberg, thanks for taking over that intro. Just kidding, I forgot to tell you.
I said hello, and you just interrupted me, so I was like, all right, fine, Denise is going to do it. Finally, she's going to do something on the show.
I know. Anyways, we're having all kinds of technical issues this evening.
What's your problem?
I can't even think straight. I mean, I'm nowhere as chaotic and crazy as I'm sure things are for you right now, Greg.
Yep. But things are starting to slow down. I mean, for today, and tomorrow's going to be an all new day with all fun things going on.
Yeah, I feel like you guys have such a good team. Everybody, I could see that you're always chaotically running around like chickens with your heads cut off, but
it moves
you're
flawlessly.
Always smiling and helpful,
it moves flawlessly.
And that's what we want people to see. We don't want people to see everything behind the scenes that we're going through. We try to keep that secret.
So if you're going to have a mental breakdown, do it in a closet. Don't show anybody.
That's right.
There's no crying in prison. Oh wait, yeah, there is, but
there's probably a lot. What else do you guys have to do? Do you have special guests coming in early tomorrow, or when do they start getting there?
We have a special guest already in that was picked up today. After the show, we've got a special guest coming in at about midnight, so I have to drive up to Cleveland to pick him up, and then drive him back down to Mansfield. So
it's me. He's coming to pick me up.
Oh my goodness.
So that's just one of the things. We have to. This year we have about 25 special guests, but luckily a lot of them are driving in. But there are a handful that we have to pick up. So it's the logistics of getting everybody here, because some are flying into Columbus, some are flying into Cleveland. So it's all the fun stuff, but we do it. We get it done.
So you get to get the entire prison ready and play taxi.
Yeah. Oh, and if you see me do that really quick, it just means that there is a loud noise or something walked by. So where I'm in the.
Be careful! I heard that place is haunted.
Yeah, I'm at the House Laboratory now. I'm in the warden's dining room, and while I was sitting here, I kept hearing what sounded like somebody out in the hall. So I actually went out there one time to see if there was anybody there, but there was nobody there. So if I do this,
yeah, it's time for late dinner. They're in the dining room, so. Maybe some dessert time.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, like it just moves flawlessly. Like it's smooth. Everybody knows, because I get lost there every year. So I mean, just having them just help me get through there. They're so nice about it. You know, just
And it does help having over 40 members on the team. So, I mean, if we only had just a handful, we wouldn't be able to do it. And that's why we can do what we do and take care of our vendors because of all the team members that we do have. In fact, we have 3 teams in Ohio, the Cleveland team, the Columbus team, and the Cincinnati team. Sometimes this event is the only time that the Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati teams get together. So we actually are able to see each other. Yeah.
Tri-C.
So that's right. Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati. So
what's the main group? What's the main group? Is it the Cleveland group?
Well, the Cleveland and the Columbus group, they were the originals.
Okay.
We actually used to have.
That's what I meant.
Cleveland,
sorry, the originals. I'm sorry.
Right. It actually used to be Cleveland, Canton, and Columbus. But then we absorbed the Canton team, and we finally got a Cincinnati team.
That's pretty cool.
So that way we can cover the whole state. But with all those together, it's it makes the putting on the event a lot easier and smoother, especially for Kathy and me.
Yeah. I'm just amazed just how happy they are to be there. Like just helping people, like, because they have the smiles on their face the whole time they're there, just working away.
Yeah, and we've got a good number of team members that, in fact, we have a couple that are down here right now, and the rest of them are coming in tomorrow. But numerous team members will be here from Friday morning all the way through Sunday evening. So, and it's busy. From tomorrow. Oh, there he is.
Hey, sorry about that. Carry on. Keep the thought in motion.
So, I forgot where I was at. What was I talking about? Oh, the team members and everybody being down here. Yeah. Yeah, we got team members that'll be here all weekend, and they're long days. Like tomorrow, everybody's supposed to be here by 10 a.m. and a lot of us will be working until after 11 p.m. tomorrow. But that's actually not too bad of a day. Our big day is Saturday, where we will get here at 7:30 in the morning, and we won't leave till after 2:30 Sunday morning.
That's just ridiculous.
That's no, there's only a handful of us that will actually do that whole thing, but it's all volunteer. We have a sign-up sheet. Everybody picks what they can work, and we have a lot of people that just work all day on Saturday.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's fun. He's talking about how he has like 2 hours of sleep for an entire weekend, and he's like, it's fun.
But it's only one weekend out of the month. And this last week that's where a lot of the stress comes in, and there'll be times where we'll be like, no, we're not doing this next year. We do that every year. We do that every year. It's like, we're not going to do this next year. But then, after the event, we're like, oh my God, let's start planning for next year.
Right.
So it's all part of it, and if we didn't want to do it, we wouldn't do it. But
right,
it
is such a good time.
Enjoy doing it. We have people that say, why don't you guys slow down? It's like, I'm retired. Kathy's retired, and if we weren't doing this, gosh, we would probably age a lot quicker.
It keeps you young.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we start planning like probably the week after Parapsycon. So after next week, we'll start planning for next year. We've already got vendor requests in for next year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we got our vendor request in a week or two after last year's event too.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about this year's event too? Right now we have over 90 vendors on our wait list waiting to get
Wow.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Man.
in. So it's it's gotten really crazy. You know, we have people reaching out to us trying to get in, and it's like, you know, I wish we had
Right.
more space.
Yeah.
Who
That's
would have
crazy
thought
because,
that
I mean-
building could be too small?
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe just let the vendors be in jail cells next year. You could set your
We could
stuff up
do
on a
that.
bed and that's it.
Well,
No
you
shame.
know, with these, we could have had vendors all up and down the east cell block too,
Right.
and still had a wait list.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
It's amazing.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's
Great.
a
It
good
tells
problem
you
to
how
have, I guess.
successful it's been and how much people
Mhm.
want to be part of it.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I did
So
want to.
I saw somebody mention Violent J.
Yeah.
Yeah. He reached out. Well, his manager reached out to us this past weekend, and he was like, "Hey, you know, we got one of our guys that is really into your event, and you know," and we're like, "Dang, yeah, we'll
All
bring
right.
you in if we got to squeeze you in someplace." You know, we're gonna do that because you have a big following, and you are going to be bringing in a lot of people.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I mean,
I
we were.
know-
Go
I know
ahead.
Bump in the Night are all excited because Sean
Yeah.
Bowman is like
Well,
a
I think Sean's
huge-
excited. I don't know if Jen's
Yeah.
excited.
oh, I think everybody's excited, but I know for sure Sean is. He's a big ICP fan.
Oh
I love
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. It's like, you know, we've had so many good comments about him coming in, and
Mhm.
that they've been promoting it on their Facebook page and website. And
Nice.
wow.
so it's like, yeah. So do I understand it? He was actually going to come here as a guest,
Oh,
a paying
nice.
guest. Yeah, that's
Wow.
how he was. How much he was into it. So
That's
it's like,
so cool.
Nice.
nah, dude,
Pretty
come on,
cool.
come on.
Does he live
So
around
that
there?
that I think he lives up in the Michigan area.
Oh, okay. So that's not
I
terrible.
believe. But no, it's like, man, yeah, come on in.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. So yeah, we
It's so
jumped
funny
on
because
that.
I used to listen to ICP all the time, and I
Yeah.
sent my sister a picture of, you know, the little thing that said that Violent J was going to be there, and I sent it to her, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm going to be at this event this weekend." I was like, "How is this my life?" Like, I sometimes I'm like, "What is
Mhm.
happening?"
Yeah. I mean,
I
who
sh-
would think that
Right.
this paranormal convention we have that we would get, you know, Violent J from ICP here?
Right.
You know, and that's like this year too. We're also bringing in 2 retired NFL football players.
yeah.
Nice.
Gary and
people
yeah.
Yeah, Gary Barnage. He was an all-pro tight end with the Cleveland Browns, and
Yep.
D'Angelo Williams with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And people are like, "Why do you have football players here?" Well, they have their own paranormal team.
Right.
So-
And
Yeah.
why not?
I took
Yeah.
Gary.
So-
I took Gary on a ghost hunt with Rashard Higgins and a couple of the Cleveland Browns players through the House of Wills of all places. And
Mhm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
texted
and-
him the other
and
day. I'm like,
Gary's been
just
here.
see- Okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah. Gary's been here, and it's funny how that came to be because my daughter used to actually date Gary when he was playing for the Browns.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
So she, you know, she knew that he was into the paranormal, and they both lived down in Florida. And she goes, "Hey, you know, let me reach out to Gary and see if he'd be interested." You know, so she reached out to him, and he's like, "Yeah." So I contacted him, talked with him on the phone for a while.
That's
and
awesome.
So we made a deal with him and D'Angelo, and they're coming up. So that's pretty exciting too.
Nice.
Are they doing like a YouTube channel, like a YouTube show, or they just do it for fun?
They do it on YouTube. It's called Skeptic Unknown.
Cool.
That's their YouTube channel, and yeah, Gary's a skeptic.
Yeah.
D'Angelo, well, according to Gary, he does not go into haunted buildings. So now, if you come here, Gary and D'Angelo will not be at the same table.
Well,
Oh, really?
D'Angelo has he's going to be outside with the Hearst Mania vendors. So he's going to be outside the
Okay.
building.
yeah, if he says he doesn't go into haunted buildings, then he definitely can't come
Yeah.
in.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's part of the ghost hunting team?
Hopefully we can get him in. Huh?
Right.
Is he part of the ghost hunting
Yeah,
team though with Gary?
Yeah. So yeah, I guess the way that they do
How's
it
that
is
work?
that they have 6 members on their team, and D'Angelo will stay out and manage like home base and the monitors and everything.
Oh, okay.
So where
Okay.
the
I
other
gotcha.
team members will go in. So
So he's like the tech
I mean,
guy, security, that
yeah,
type of thing.
yeah,
I
the
need a
tech
gig
guy,
like
yeah,
that.
that doesn't go in the building, but yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like we got like 8-year-old kids that come in here during the day.
Right.
Right. Right.
I mean, he was a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but I guess Gary and D'Angelo, they both played for the Carolina Panthers together.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
a number of
Yeah.
years. And that's how they became friends. And in fact, they were on the show. What is that show? The Amazing Race together.
oh yeah.
I remember that
Yeah,
now.
remember what-
Yes.
Where
Yeah.
you race around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Yes.
wife and I used to watch that and Survivor like almost religiously for a long time. But it just, I mean, there's like 20, almost 30 some seasons of both of those shows. And I
right.
had to tap out eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that season. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We're excited to have him. It just makes it a little bit different, adds a little bit more to the event.
Yeah.
Brings in different people too,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah,
have
we were just
interest.
talking about that.
Yes, it does.
So is Hearst Mania part of the Parapsycon? Like one ticket gets everything, or is that a separate
Yes.
ticketed thing? Okay.
No, it is obviously Hearst Mania is a different event. They do car shows. I mean, they've done them in the past at West Virginia Penitentiary in Moundsville and at Trans Allegheny, and
Cool.
they were looking for a different area. And the guy that runs it, he heard about Parapsycon, so he reached out to us to see if maybe we could do something together. And we're like, yeah, let's try it.
Yeah,
So
the more
Why not?
your mission gets you into Parapsycon and Hearst Mania.
That's awesome.
nice.
Man, it's gonna.
So-
I mean, between that and the additions for the special guests, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
A lot of
It's gonna be awesome.
we are hoping that there will be, depending on the weather, 50 to 70 hearses here on
Wow.
display.
Oh wow.
So, and then there's also going to be outside vendors. There's going to be like Hearst Mania vendors out there with them, and they're also going to have a
Okay.
DJ out there. So
Nice.
It's,
Nice.
oh, and they also have they're also having a party Saturday night that all the vendors will be invited to. So
Awesome.
it's going to be in an outdoor location. So it's going to be like, I think, a 3-hour party. And
Wow.
you'll find out about that on Saturday.
Awesome.
So if any vendors are looking for something to do,
Yeah.
we have that for Saturday night.
Nice.
Damn it. We're gonna be all dragging our ass back in on Sunday.
I'm literally
yeah,
staying at a
too.
Airbnb. I'm
Yeah,
staying at an
also-
Airbnb right across the street.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what we're staying at Airbnb almost across the street. But here's something cool too. Sunday morning, there's going to be a Hearst Mania procession from their hotel coming into the reformatory. It's going to arrive at 10:30 a.m. So they're going to
That's
have a
wow.
police escort. They're going to have a police escort. It's going to escort them to the prison, and so all of them will arrive about 10:30. So hopefully we'll have about 50, 70 hearses that'll be slowly pulling
Nice.
into the reformatory. So that'll be really cool.
Perfect.
So cool.
we are really excited about this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine. I'm that is really cool how well this all came together. It's like it's since you started announcing things, it's just been getting bigger and better and like
Yeah, like
yes.
look at this flyer. Like you
Yeah.
can't even fit any more people on here. There's so many people.
No.
No.
Not legally.
Right. Yeah. We do have some changes on there. So just like any year,
Yeah.
Right.
people have to cancel. So we do have 2 cancellations on there and 1 addition.
Especially with so many people, you're bound. I mean, they're all human beings. They all have things going on in their lives.
Right. So, I mean, when we have that many, we know stuff's going to happen, and we just we just deal with it and go with the flow, and we're used to vendors canceling or speakers canceling, and you just have a plan B and you just move on with it.
Right. I do hate, I've seen it. I've seen the behind the scenes, obviously, when we do events at like Madison and stuff. And I hate to see people get so upset about it. Like, oh, well, so-and-so said they were going to be there. Well, you know what? They're human beings. They have shit comes up just like everybody else, It's their job. And sometimes you have to call off work,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, we try to post it on the website and, some of our other flyers and stuff that, hey, our special guests and speakers are subject to change without notice.
Right. Exactly.
I think that's anywhere, that people just need to expect that because.
Right. So there is, I mean, we have everything printed out already. That banner you just showed, we've already got those printed out, but there's some changes on there. Our speaker lineup, there was a change on there, so but people will know about it if they go down to the speaker area because it will be on there. So
I mean, you expect something to happen on the day of, and the day after, it's like it's normal.
Yeah. When you put on an event this big, you're going to have stuff that that happens, or somebody can't make it last minute.
And that's the other thing too. It's not like you have one special guest. Like if one cancels, there's 49 other ones. There's 49 other amazing people.
Right.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. So you just go with the flow, and people are going to have a fun time, anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's going to be so much to see and do here.
Right.
Yeah, I'm interested actually to see like the types of like all the different kind of people coming in.
Yeah.
For like, I mean, there's going to be, the word has gotten out. Violent J's going to be there.
Oh yeah.
So you're going to have all the clowns coming in. It's just going to be awesome.
Well,
I actually told my daughter who listens to ICP about Violent J. She got all mad because she wasn't coming. She's got a tournament that day. I'm like, softball tournament in the morning, and then you're going to Cedar Point.
But it's funny because the staff members here at the Reformatory, they're all excited, and they're getting ready for all the whoop whoop that's going to be going throughout the prison.
Right.
So it's going to be fun.
I guess it makes sense that Violent J would be into it, especially coming like hanging out in a prison.
Yeah,
I said it would make kind of sense, He's probably going to ask to see if he can shoot a music video in there.
Who knows? I know he's big into the UFOs and Bigfoot.
Nice.
And we've got a couple of Bigfoot people. We got Ronnie LeBlanc and Russell Acord from Expedition Bigfoot, and then we've got our UFO guy Ben Hansen from UFO Witness, and he's like in all the UFO shows. And in fact, that's who I'll be picking up in just a little while.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
So he's flying all the way in from LA. So
nice.
So he's gonna have a long travel day.
So Are the
So I'm gonna come clean, guys. He's not coming to pick me up.
oh you should have all the people in the hearses pick up all the special guests in the morning and bring
Oh
them.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I want to see that. So Goose and Heisenberg, I'm calling dibs. I'm leaving the table for the time when the hearses all pull in because I've never seen a hearse parade.
Well, you know what?
and-
They're going to pull in before. So, like I
oh,
said,
sweet.
Yeah.
10:30, they're going to be pulling in, and we
Okay.
open the doors at 11. So
Oh,
that way it gives
excellent.
all the vendors, an opportunity to go check them out.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is
So,
going to be so good. And then
like I said,
you guys also, are you doing the music festival this year too?
the Ohio State Reformatory, they don't do it, but they're just the venue. But Inc. is coming back here.
Okay, so you guys don't have to do anything with that? Or do you have to work that whole weekend?
No,
too?
it's sort of, and a lot of people think that the Parapsycon is an Ohio State Reformatory event that the Ohio State Reformatory puts on. It's not. So
Okay.
now, Kathy and I have a company called Black Shamrock Events.
Mhm.
That's who puts on the event. So
Okay.
Black Shamrock Events are the organizers and the presenters of the event. Tri-C Ghost Hunters are the hosts. They host the
Okay.
event. And then OSR is just the venue.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's how that works. And Parapsycon is owned by Kathy and me. We just got the Parapsycon name trademarked. So
Nice.
we just did that. Yeah. So OSR is just the venue, just like incarceration. Incarceration, their committee or their festival committee, they do everything. They just
Okay.
use OSR.
That's what I was wondering
as
if because I know you're also a volunteer at OSR, so I didn't know if you had to work those events as well.
I'm the lead investigator here for the private hunts, and I also am a volunteer. And we can volunteer for those events, but we don't have to. I believe the staff has to, but that's strictly OSR. So
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because I don't know, two big events is too much.
I've worked incarceration one time, I didn't like it for me because I was stuck I was stuck in this one area, and there was like wall to wall people, and I was there for like hours, and I'm like, oh gosh, this sucks.
Yeah.
So, but at the end, we are allowed then to go out and listen to the bands. I remember the one year that I was here was Rob Zombie was headlining, and I wanted to see Rob Zombie so bad, but it was like, oh my God, I was just so exhausted that I'm like, oh, I got to go home. I couldn't even stay up. It sucks getting old.
I used to love going to concerts like that, but I went to a Flogging Molly just like them, and it was just them and another band, and I guess I'm getting old because like I immediately got a headache because the music was so loud, and I'm like, I got to get out of here. And I ended up like leaving halfway through the second band. It always sounds great. Like I want to go to these things and be a part of that, and because I love metal and that type of music. But I saw pictures of it on one of their ads, and there's so many people there.
Oh yeah.
It reminded me. It was giving me flashbacks and PTSD from Woodstock. I'm like, no, I can't. It's too many people cramped together, and it's too loud, and like I'm too old for that shit now. But it looks fun.
Oh yeah,
it looks like something fun. I'd be. Yeah, but definitely Parapsycon is more.
Yeah, that's more my speed. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm really
mine
hyped
too.
So We had a question. I don't know if you answered it already, but Paul was asking how much tickets were at the door.
Tickets for Parapsycon at the door are $25. It's for a Saturday ticket or a Sunday ticket, or I think you may be able to still get a weekend pass for 40 at the door on Saturday.
Okay.
So, and you
Okay.
think about it, I mean, $25,
No.
and you get the over 100 vendors, you get
That's-
the speakers, you get
Yeah.
access to the special guests, you get Hearst Mania.
Yeah.
And that's how much it is to do. That's how much it is to do a self-guided tour.
tour. So
Just saying.
you're paying for your self-guided tour, which gives
Right.
you access to all the museums here too. Plus, you get all that. So you think
Yeah.
about it, it's almost Parapsycon's free.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
So we
Yeah,
always tell
that's
anybody,
cool.
if you've never been to OSR in the past, come
Mhm.
during Parapsycon because you're
Yep.
going to get a lot
Mhm.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good deal. It's a really good deal. Jessica want to know if there's going to be a map to find everybody.
We do have, there will be brochures when you come into the building. There'll be a trifold brochure. It'll have who's in what area. So like, let's say, okay, she's like, Dave Schrader. You'll see Dave Schrader and it'll tell you that he's in the West Cell Block South. So,
Cool.
or you can go to the Parapsycon website too. And on your phone, there'll be a map in there and it'll actually tell you what table that they're at.
Nice. Mike, I don't know how you didn't know about it.
I mean,
Just
we've
saying.
only been posting about it and talking
Right.
about it for a months.
There's
Even
Laura.
I know about it.
Yeah, Laura. Right.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah, the
Tyler's
weekend
been there
pass is
2
a great
times.
deal. Because
It
I feel
really
like
is.
especially this year, it's going to be really hard to fit everything in and to see everybody in one day. I feel like the weekend pass is such a good idea.
Yeah, because like I said, Saturday is always our big day. We sell more tickets for Saturday than Sunday, but Sunday, that's when we're having the Hearst Mania procession.
Right.
Toward the end of the day, Tim Shaw will be doing a free gallery reading.
Nice.
So that is included in your cost. We've got we got great speakers for both days. If you want to come to listen to like Katrina and Heather talk, they're going to be speaking on Sunday. So
Nice.
Hear that,
I'm
folks?
excited
They
to-
got speakers for days.
Speakers for days.
No, Paul, not at this one.
No. Or at anyone, because he's never doing that again.
I have never said that I don't like anything ever again.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
This year it's going to be the ice cold pop challenge. Yeah, Heather is amazing.
Heather
Tyler.
Tatty.
I completely
Freaking love
agree.
her.
yeah.
She
I
really
missed
is a
meeting Katrina
such a good
last year.
person.
I'm excited to meet
Yeah,
her
so
as well.
so we're excited to have them together. I mean, we've had Heather the last couple of years, we're excited to have Katrina joining us this year.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of people excited that she's going to be there.
Yeah,
Heisenberg's getting a reading.
Oh, I was talking about Greg.
You're on the left.
No, I'm not.
From my perspective, yes, you are.
Go ahead, Greg.
We're really excited about all of our guests. We got a wide variety of them, and all the vendors too. We've got some awesome vendors. You
Obviously.
guys, yeah.
Us? Oh,
Are you guys doing the scavenger hunt again this year?
Yes,
I would like to request the stamp. because
Huh?
I love doing that.
I think you guys may have one.
Nice.
I think you guys may have one. Yeah, we're still doing the scavenger hunt. Let me talk about what our little sweepstakes stuff that we're doing, because we added
Yeah.
one more. So for those of that don't know, we do a scavenger hunt where we're going to put out 18 different items throughout all the vendor tables, and you're going to have a player sheet. And once you find an object, you just have the table stamp your sheet. And then once you get all of the stamps, once you find everything, you bring it back to the Tri-C Ghost Hunter table. We will give you a raffle ticket to enter into that sweepstakes. Now, the prize for that one is a $250 like gift card shopping spree to the Ohio State Reformatory Museum store.
Nice.
That Kathy's going to talk about in a minute. Well, I'll talk about that one now. Well, no, I'm not going to talk about that because that's our new one. But then we are also doing what we call the vendor purchase raffle sweepstakes. For every $10 you spend at a vendor table, they're going to give you a raffle ticket. So let's say somebody spends $30 at your table, you give them 3 raffle tickets. So the more money they spend, the more raffle tickets that they're going to get. Now, for this year, we have 5 prizes that will be given away. The 5th prize is an overnight stay for 2 at Snow Hill Country Club, which is a haunted location down near the Dayton, Cincinnati area.
Nice.
Then 4th prize is a free private investigation at the old Delaware County Jail in Delaware, Ohio. Cool. 3rd prize is private investigation at the Wandle House Museum out in Brewster, Ohio, which is near Canton. That's a haunted location. 2nd prize is a free private investigation at our historic Grafton School in Grafton, Ohio.
Nice.
And then
these are all places I've never heard of. This is amazing.
Yeah. And then the top prize is an overnight stay for 2 guests at the Franklin Castle.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
So
nice.
That is our top prize. So that is
vendors can win this.
Oh yeah. If you if you go spend money at other vendor tables, yeah. And then we do a food drive and a pet supply drive during Parapsycon. This year we decided to add some raffle tickets to that too.
Nice.
So everybody that brings in a food item or pet supplies, stuff like that, you're going to get a raffle ticket, and that is going to be a gift box of like OSR Tri-C Ghost Hunter stuff. Like I'm going to have 2 of my signed books in there, a pair of my dowsing rods. My wife Kathy is going to have some of her candles that she makes and some of her soaps. We got another team member, Lauren Pellickson. She's going to be adding one of her books and some other cool stuff in there. And then we got a bunch of stuff that we're going to be adding from the Ohio State Reformatory Museum store that we've already purchased and put in there. So it's just something else that, you just bring in food items and you have a chance to win that stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's such an important time to do that. Like it's really good. So many people are struggling right now. So it's amazing that you guys are doing that. Does that sound familiar, Greg?
Nope. No.
Okay.
That if she would have said another name, I'd have been like, okay. But no. Nothing familiar.
Okay. I'm still confused on I know it sounds stupid, but I'm still confused on the left part. So I'm wondering how people see the show.
Yeah, it's her left, so it's him.
Well, I am in a haunted
So
location.
my left on screen, is it Heisenberg? Heisenberg, raise your hand.
No, man, it's Greg.
Does
It's
it make
Greg.
sense to you, Heisenberg?
What?
Maisie or Daisy?
No,
Because I'm looking at the screen, you're on the left.
Right, that's what
no,
I'm
that's
saying.
Right.
that's all inverted.
He's just scared.
She said her left on the screen, so it's you,
He's just
Heisenberg.
scared. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just scared. So he's.
Well, you know.
Not Greg.
it's not Greg.
We all
Oh, that
know that
must
you
be
bring
right.
the old ladies home with you, man.
I know, I do. I do. That's true.
Who knows where she came from?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be somebody from the house.
Well,
Do you smell smoke ever in your house?
every once in a while, but not that much anymore.
Oh, she called you the young guy.
The young guy.
That's funny.
But yeah,
Daisy or Maisie? I don't know. Sounds like an older name lady that probably how it
Greg,
is.
every investigation that Heisenberg goes on, he brings home an old lady with him. The old lady spirits love him.
Really?
And they follow
Mhm.
him home
Well, you
all
do
the
have a
time.
Daisy and Maisie there, or a Daisy
Right.
or Maisie there.
That's
Oh,
right.
It might be.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Probably from the last investigation he went on. At least now you have a name to go with it.
There you go.
But yeah, what are we missing that we need to talk about? Because I feel like there's a lot.
Yeah,
Going
cover the
on.
raffles.
Well,
Yes.
so what we do too, let me throw this out there. We do our VIP meet and greet. Now, it seems like a lot of people were confused about this too, especially when we brought in Violent J, because we were like, oh, you can do the VIP meet and greet and like hang out with them and mingle. And people were like, why would I spend money if I can mingle with him on Saturday or Sunday? Well, Saturday or Sunday, you're only going to spend about 15 seconds or whatever,
Right.
with him.
Yeah.
Our meet and greet is actually a kickoff party. So you're hanging out with them. There'll be appetizers and there'll be free soft drinks. There'll be a cash bar. We have a DJ, and we are also doing for the first time a auction. Celebrity auction. We're not auctioning off celebrities.
Oh,
but
boo. Not coming.
We've asked all of our talent coming in if they can bring something unusual to auction off.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
And Dave Schrader is
Interesting.
going to be hosting that. So,
Nice.
and all of the money that raised is going to go back to the Ohio State Reformatory.
Nice.
And here's another thing that people may not know. This is a not-for-profit event. Kathy and I make no money off this event at all. Everything, less our expenses, gets donated back to the Reformatory.
Nice.
So we don't make any money off this. It's all about giving back.
Nice.
So
the meet and greet, is that sold out?
No, there are still some tickets left for that.
And is it Friday night or Saturday night or what?
Friday night. It's 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
So like I said, it's not where, they're going to be at a table and you're going to go up there and, get their autograph, whatever. No, this is a social event. Like I said, there'll be a cash bar. There will be, like I said, the DJ with music, appetizers, free coffee, water, lemonade, iced tea, soft drinks.
Awesome.
But you can go, chat with them, take photos with them, and it's like you're not like, during the actual event, you may just have enough time to go get a photo, an autograph, and then you got to move on. So, but here, you can hang out for them for several hours.
That's so cool.
So I think next year we're going to change the name from meet and greet, because that's what people are doing during the event, to like a kickoff party.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we have that on Friday night, and then on Saturday night we have what we call our celebrity ghost hunt, where this year, gosh, we got like 26 celebrities.
Nice.
What we do at the beginning, we split our guests up into 4 groups, and each of those 4 groups will be taken to 4 different locations inside the prison, where there'll be 4 of our talent there, and then they will do a little investigation, basically talk with you how they do stuff. But this year, what we're doing, since we have so many talent, we are actually going to be adding 2 of our talent to each group. So our guests will be hanging out with the talent as they're going from group to group.
Very cool.
So
double the
Are
fun,
there
man.
tickets for that though?
huh?
Double
Are there
the fun.
tickets left? Oh my god.
Yeah, there's just a small quantity of tickets left for that one.
Okay.
But yeah, and there again, all the money goes back to the reformatory. The more the tickets we sell, the more that goes back to them.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Tyler wants to know how it works to get pictures with people during the event. I'm assuming on Saturday.
We once people found out that Violent J was coming, they were like, well, how much is he charging for his photos and autographs? Well, we don't set that. That's set by them. And all you do, you just, if there's nobody in line, you just go up to his table and, now they are going to charge for certain things, obviously.
Right.
So, you can get an autograph, you can buy any merchandise they have or photographs. And some of them may charge for photographs. Some of them may just be like, hey, just take a photo together. Now, and that's one cool
we
thing
charge
too
for
about
photographs.
our meet and greet is that no, you just go hang out, get photographs with them. It's not really an autograph signing session or anything, but that's what a lot of our talent does. They'll take photos with a bunch of guests and everything. It's always a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the few guests that I've been able to actually get to see, because we're so busy with our table, they've all been so super cool. I mean, and a lot of them are repeats from the years that we've been there already.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
usually you come, you say, hey, how you doing? I love your show, or I love what you do, and mind taking a picture with me? And there's usually one of your staff members somewhere around. They're always every time they've always asked, you want me to take a picture for you? So you can just, you don't have to do this thing. And,
and we do have team members assigned to the talent. So that's why each talent or a couple of the talents will have one team member assigned to them. So, and this year too, we do have a lot of new special guests that will be here that have not been here in the past. So we're excited about that. We have Katrina, we have Cody and Satori, we have Violent J, we have Gary and D'Angelo, we have John Zaffis. We have Russell, a Cord from Expedition Bigfoot. We got Chris and Mike from the Ray Chasers. We've got Natalie Jones from Paraflix. We got the Kling brothers, Tim Shaw.
Cool.
So,
Buddy Tim,
I'm sure there's somebody I missed. We have so many.
There's no way I'd be able to. Yeah.
Right.
No way I'd be able to remember that list.
I don't know how you keep track of it. We do need to.
And then we have our certain people coming back. We got Shane Pittman coming back, Ronnie LeBlanc, and Dave Schrader, Aaron Sagers, Brian J. Kano, Mike Ricksecker, Heather Taddy. So we have a lot of people still coming back.
Cool.
Can we get a verification on the times that it opens to the public on Saturday and Sunday?
On Saturday, the times are 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sunday, it's 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. with the Hearst Mania procession at 10:30 a.m. on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brian
Yep.
Kane was a
Brian's
cool
been
guy.
to other events, right? Or was it Pottergraphs events?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was at Potographs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Paul's question, when you guys going to get Grant and Jason? I mean, it's not just as easy as just say, hey, let's get Grant and Jason, to come here.
Right.
It's not that
Yeah.
easy. And here's a lot of things too. We have to pay fees on a lot of these,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
the talent. They're not free.
Right.
So, and some charge more than others, obviously.
Right.
Right.
So it just depends on if we can afford certain talent or if they're available. So there's a lot of factors that go into it.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of people that we would love to bring in.
For sure.
But it's I mean, we have so many people on our bucket list that we would love.
It'd be cool if you could get the people from Shawshank. I mean, I'm just saying I'd like to meet them.
Well,
Yeah.
you know
Talk
what?
about
Just for Denise. It doesn't
Just
have
for
to be
me.
anybody else.
Also, Josh Gate.
I will plug. There's an Ohio State Reformatory event. This is the one that's coming up. Is an Ohio State Reformatory event. It's called. In fact, I have the. No, I don't have the shirt on. It is the Shawshank 3030. So this summer is the 30th anniversary of the release of Shawshank. So
You just made me feel so old so quickly.
Right.
yeah, it's 30 years old.
That's
so
wild.
Let's put it this way. There's going to be some guests here. I don't know who they are, but
I'll keep an eye out.
So just go on the Ohio State Reformatory website, mrps.org, and there'll be information on their 3030 event that is coming up. Shoot me. I've been so focused on Parapsycon.
Oh, dude, I don't know
after
how
that,
you even function.
Then I can relax but it's coming up. I think it's coming up in July, if I'm not mistaken, is when the 3030 event for Shawshank will be held here. So they got a lot of stuff that they're planning. So it's going to be a really, really cool event. And I don't know who they're going to have here as guests. It'd be cool if they can get Tim and Morgan here, but
Right?
Oh wow, yeah.
I mean, that would be cool. I'm not saying that they are, because I have no idea. It would just be cool if they had
Right.
that. That would be like,
Right.
Amazing.
I was trying to look it up. They do on their Facebook page too show a bunch of pictures. Since it's the 30th 34 years that they've been open. But they show a bunch of pictures of the work that you guys have done there, and it looks amazing. So if you guys aren't following those pages, follow them for sure. But okay. Oh goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. It doesn't work out well. All right, Greg, do you feel like we've covered everything?
Oh, we talked about all the guests. We talked about Hearstmania. We talked about the meet and greet. Talked about the ghost hunt. We talked about the food drive. Kathy, is there anything I missed?
Yeah, we should ask
If she's still
Kathy.
listening.
You forgot
She's
about the
still
fact that
listening.
there's a very special vendor in the East Diagonal.
That's
Yes, there is. They're called the
Cryptic
Cryptic
Paranormal
Paranormal. Yeah.
Sorry,
they're
shameless
there.
plug. I had to.
Yeah, you guys are going to be pretty close to some of our celebrities up there.
Yeah, I
nice.
saw that. I'm excited. Yes.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Oh, I can.
There are
They were pretty
food
good last year.
trucks. Yeah, we do have food trucks this year. I think there's like 5 of them plus the cafe. The cafe is making the cafe is the Schofield Cafe, which is the food area here in the reformatory. So they're making special things, grab and go stuff for the event too. So we're going to have that. We've got, in fact, some of the food trucks are already set up outside.
Nice.
Yeah, there's going to be food. Yeah.
Nice.
I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow so I could come in and partake of the festivities, but I'll be there bright and early. Actually, that's a good. I know I had already told these two, but now I forget. The vendor setup is what time? What time are we supposed to be there Saturday?
That is 8 to 10 a.m.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just could not remember. Sorry, guys.
Either 11.
That's just for vendors. Don't worry about that.
And Friday, it's 4 to 7.
Okay.
This Friday. Tomorrow, it's 4 to 7.
Okay,
Gotcha.
cool. Awesome. All right.
Holly's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Everybody's
All
gonna
right.
be there.
Everybody's going to be there.
Like a family. You know what? We have this new tagline where everyone is family. So
Yeah.
that's our new Parapsycon tagline.
I love it.
I love it. I like it a lot.
It is. It's everybody is treated like family, and everybody has such a great time. And
Anyone that's anybody will be at the Parapsycon.
That's right.
Exactly.
Be there, be
Right.
square.
See you, Paul.
Mhm.
See you, Tyler. All right, Crypto Heads. Sorry for being late. Denise, Heisenberg, you guys killed it. Thank you for starting without me.
We killed something.
I know you guys.
The show started
I
with
appreciate it.
the show started with Heisenberg going, "It says it's live," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And then I click and did that. Then I did
Always
the intro.
professional here at the Cryptic
So
Paranormal Show.
good. Seamless.
Well, the first thing I signed in, I see this big thing across the top that StreamYard is experiencing trouble with broadcast. I'm like,
High traffic.
High
Yeah.
traffic.
anyways, Greg, thank you so much. Thank you,
Oh,
Kathy, for putting this together. Thank you, Tri-C, for hosting. It's an
you guys
amazing
are
event.
amazing.
It's really one of the only huge events that I really like going to. Some of them are just so big I can't deal with this. This is big. It's local, and it's run by, like you said, family. So it's
But the
definitely
venue is gigantic, so it doesn't seem like you're, like crammed into a place. Like
you're not
Oh
in
my
a
gosh,
conference
no.
room.
Right.
Yeah, you feel great. Yeah, no.
But I'm super excited to be there, and I want to thank you guys for putting this on. You guys do an amazing job.
Well, thank you. And thank you for having me on to plug it too.
And
Of
also
course.
thank you for sparing some time, because I know you don't have much.
Yeah.
Much left
Oh, yeah,
before the big event tomorrow.
After I get off
It
here,
means
I'm
a
going to
lot.
have to leave in about an hour to go up to Cleveland to pick up Ben.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
So.
Well, with that, we'll let you go. Thank you again.
All right.
And Crypto Heads, all our friends, come see us at Parapsycon this Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
It's going to be a blast. See everybody else. My God. All right. Denise, what do we do?
And don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. We love you guys. We'll spook you later. See you this weekend. Right? All right. Bye.
All right.
Bye.